I didn't stop thinking about you. You had the luxury of knowing you weren't coming back. Every day I thought you might. I had trips to the mortuary. Do you know that?
Obviously, we now know that there's major history between them. A long history, let's put it that way. We don't know exactly what it is yet, but we're about to find out.
I thought you were going to tell her.
I was. After you left yesterday, I spent every minute planning how I was going to turn up in the church. And when you said your vows, I'd stand up and tell everyone you weren't even married. I wanted to make you suffer like you've made me suffer all these years.
I think everybody knows now that I'm actually his wife. Oh my God, shock, horror. So, you know, all this past has now come out. I am his wife, we're still married, even though he's married somebody else. So he's set me up in a flat, you know, to try and, I suppose, make up for running out on us. I mean, when I say us, he said us up in a flat. Yeah, that's the other huge revelation, is in fact we have a son.
Oh, hi.
Ryan, I'd like you to meet Mark. Mark, this is Ryan.
Hi. Mum told me about you.
Confrontation, I think we can definitely say, between myself and Natasha, Mark's wife.
Oh. Sorry, why are you...
There's a knock at the door. You know, she opens the door and there's Natasha. I mean, out of the blue. She has no expectation of that. And neither has Natasha. She doesn't know what she's going to find the other side of the door. And it's a flat she thinks they're, you know, have an investment flat. And here I am, living in it. And she has no idea who I am. So I tell her.
Who are you? Who the hell are you sleeping with Mark?
No.
No? Well, why have you been stalking my family then?
Come in.
I don't want to come in.
Then go home and talk to him. Ask him who I am.
Do not tell me what I should or shouldn't say to my own husband.
He's not your husband. He's mine.
Right.
And there's going to be fireworks. That's all I can say. You know, she thought he was dead. I mean, that's pretty traumatic. She never knew anything else. And then, you know, 20 years later, she sees him and he's alive and has another life.
I could tell your kids who their father really is.
Sure. You could destroy their lives. And your sons. How do you think he'd feel if he knew that you'd been in contact with his father for months and hadn't told him?
The situation is interesting for Ryan because he doesn't actually know anything about the fact that Mark is his dad. Or therefore that all of that family is related to him and the children. So, you know, that is going to be interesting because these are people he's going to meet.
You were right to be suspicious. If you liked a certain type, does your husband. No, he keeps her tucked up in that pad in town.
Well, there's this sort of strange character called Kane. Seems to sort of be around and involved and interfering with Mark's life and possibly interfering with mine, I think. I don't know what he's up to, but I've got a feeling our paths might cross.
Call the police. Call anyone you like. But I'm telling the truth and I don't deserve this.
Neither do I.
Do what you have to do. But we're not going away.
You think that this might be the end, but in fact it's only the beginning. I mean, now that Natasha knows, oh my, you know, and then the family, and then what are they going to do, and how will they confront Faye? How will they deal with Faye? You know, they've got to come up with something, and they do. But let's see if it works.
Oh, God!